No fluff, no cut your coffee advice, just the bare essentials when money is tight. This video isn't for people looking to optimize their finances. It's not about index funds or the best savings apps. It's for people who are genuinely struggling right now. If you're choosing between bills this month, if the numbers don't add up no matter how carefully you look at them, if financial advice usually feels like it was written for someone with more breathing room than you have, this video is for you. No judgment, no advice about cutting your coffee, no assumptions about what you can or can't change. Just the bare essentials in the right order for getting through a genuinely tight period with as little damage as possible. When money is critically tight, your bills have a specific priority order. It's not about which ones make you feel most guilty or which companies chase you hardest. It's about consequences. Your home comes first, rent or mortgage. Losing your accommodation creates a cascade of problems that's enormously difficult to recover from. After that, essential utilities. Heating and water are health necessities, not optional extras. Then food. Then transport to work or however you earn your income. Losing your income because you couldn't get to work makes everything worse. Everything outside those four, credit card minimums, subscriptions, loan repayments, comes after. Not because those debts don't matter, but because your physical stability and your income come first. One of the most valuable tools available when money is tight is also one of the most psychologically difficult. Call your creditors before you miss a payment, not after. I know how hard that call feels to make, but the timing matters enormously. When you call before missing a payment, you're demonstrating good faith and you have far more options available. Payment holidays, reduced payment plans, interest freezes, off payment, interest freezes, time reasons, repayments, and fewer days of really making money. When you call after missing payments, the conversation is harder and fewer options remain. Most utility companies, local councils, and major lenders have dedicated financial difficulty teams. They deal with this every day. The call is almost never as difficult as the anticipation of it. Food is usually where tight budgets have the most genuine flexibility. Not through eating less, but through shopping differently. Own brand staples from the cheaper supermarket aisles. The reduced section visited consistently, especially in the evenings when more items get marked down. Batch cooking at the weekend to avoid the expensive convenience of takeaways when you're tired midweek. Building meals around eggs, lentils, beans, and tinned fish, rather than meat. Freezing bread and leftovers rather than letting food go to waste. None of these require cooking skill or extra time. They're habits that can reduce a weekly shop by 20 to 40% without eating worse or going hungry. When money is genuinely tight, everything non-essential needs a temporary pause. Not permanent, temporary. Go through your bank statement and cancel every subscription, streaming service, gym membership, app, and regular charge that isn't directly linked to your income or your housing. All of them. I know that sounds extreme, but most of these services let you resubscribe with the same account and pick up exactly where you left off. You're not losing them. You're deferring them until things improve. The average person who does this exercise properly finds between 30 and 80 pounds or dollars a month that was leaving their account without providing anything they actually noticed or valued. Please use every resource that exists for exactly this kind of moment. In the UK, visit entitled2.co.uk or turn to us to check whether you're entitled to benefits, consul support, or emergency grants you haven't claimed. Many people are entitled to financial support they've never applied for because they didn't know it existed. Food banks are available across the UK and US, and they exist specifically for working people going through difficult periods, not only for people with no income at all. Consul tax reduction, universal credit, free school meals, cold weather payments, check every single entitlement. There is absolutely no shame in using systems that were built specifically to help people in difficult circumstances. Your bare minimum budget has one goal: stability. Not progress, not optimization, not catching up. Just keeping the roof over your head, the lights on, food on the table, and your income source intact. Write those 4 cost categories down. Find the cheapest realistic number for each one. That total is your floor, the absolute minimum you need every month. Everything above that floor is where you find breathing room, and every pound you find there is a genuine win. In a crisis period, staying stable isn't failure, it's success. It's protecting your ability to rebuild when things improve, and they will improve. Tight money is temporary for most people, even when you're in the middle of it and it feels permanent. These strategies aren't permanent lifestyle choices. They're emergency tools for an emergency period. Use them without shame for as long as you need them, and start unwinding them as things improve. If you're in it right now, you're doing better than you think just by looking for solutions instead of ignoring the problem. That takes real courage. MoneyPatch is here for all of it, the difficult periods and the rebuilding that comes after. Subscribe and we'll be here every week. Small steps, big change.